Greetings everyone. It's 2015, January 5th, 9p2, and I am finally off of work. Ready to play some goddamn games. So I'm going to be putting on my live stream here a bit. Just wanted to make a video real quick and let you know about some games I've been thinking about that maybe you don't know about. Some of them, maybe you do. I know one of them everybody knows about, which is coming out, I think they said January 23rd, or maybe it was something else I'm thinking of. But GTA 5, coming out on PC. Maybe the T2 Army will rise again. We all need to buy this game. And hopefully it'll be like San Andreas, but with better graphics and no lag problems, and everything will work out great. Even has like a first-person mode, and what I've seen of it looks amazing. Should be just like old times if we get enough people together. I don't know if we can get together 50 people like we used to do, and we had all those helicopters landing on planes and fucking with shit. But I'd like to see the T2 Army rise again, just for some GTA 5 action. In the meantime, we can play this little game I've been playing called the Hunter Primal, which is a, I guess you would call it a sequel or an offshoot of the hunting simulation game by these guys, Expansive Worlds, that made the best graphical engine imaginable, probably. I think it's Avalanche Studios or something made. It's, see, the Hunter is, the problem with it is it's subscription based, and it costs a fortune if you want to get all the guns that you need to do all the different missions and things. Because you don't just have to buy the month subscription, you got to buy the credits to buy these other guns in order to hunt certain animals and stuff. But the Hunter Primal is free to play right now. I don't know if they're going to make it a subscription later. I don't think they will. But it's kind of like DayZ, but with dinosaurs instead of zombies. Because there's PvP mode in it now. And I was playing it the other day, and I had a 44 Magnum pistol, and I saw this guy running across like 200 meters, and I headshot him, and it was so awesome. And they just like kind of drop to their knees when they die, and you get the like, you got this little, you know, little GPS that you had in the Hunter when you can look for tracks and stuff. It works for dinosaur tracks and stuff, and you can see where loot is, so you can go loot crates, and you can loot other people's bags if they got eaten by a dinosaur or if somebody shot them. And that's how I got most of my guns when I first found like a 308 rifle and stuff. And you can track the dinosaur's blood, and it tells you like how much health they have approximately, so you can kind of, I don't know if you're supposed to just plow a bunch of bullets into a dinosaur to kill it faster, if you just shoot it good in like a heart or a lung or something. You just kind of follow it along and watch the blood go down as it bleeds out, and then you just harvest it later. Because I shot this T-Rex. Well, I shot one. The second time I shot it with a shotgun. I shot it like 3 clips full of like 6 rounds each of slugs and buckshot and everything, and finally it went down pretty fast with a shotgun. But I shot it with a 308 like a ton of times, like probably 15 rounds, and I shot it like 10 rounds with arrows because I was hiding in a hollow tree. And the thing still didn't die, and I went down this whole canyon into a bunch of Utah raptors, they're called. And those things ate me up, and this other guy saw me get eaten, and he went and was fighting them, and I thought he got my gun, but my gun was still on my body, and I had like this kind of half ghillie suit kind of stuff. And this other guy got into my server, and he was like hacking, and somebody said he was running way faster than he was supposed to be, so I kicked him out. And he had like the 700 rifle, and he was like sniping people that he shouldn't be able to see. I don't know. But, yeah, it's kind of like DayZ in that it has hackers already, but I don't know. So far, the Hunter Primal, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to stream it here in a bit. And also, I've been playing Shadow of Mordor, Middle-earth game, Lord of the Rings, which, if you haven't played that fucking game is Game of the Year 2014, probably. You play as a warrior slash elfin wraith guy who's kind of like a blacksmith archer kind of dude, that whenever you go into stealth mode or you shoot your bow or you forge these things on top of these towers, you turn into this ghost guy, and you're messing with Gollum, and you're looking for these artifacts and things while you're taking out Sauron's army of orcs. And that's the best part of the game. That's what really freaked me out, was how good Sauron's army was, is when you have all these unique bosses that have different strengths and weaknesses, and you take them out. Some of them are like really weak to like Caragors. You get on this thing, you ride it, and you just bite them, and they instantly die. Or they're weak to certain things. Or some of them are like immune to shit. Like I found this one dude, he had this fucking shield that you couldn't attack him with your special ability, your combat thing, and you couldn't attack him with archery. He was immune to arrows, and he's immune to combat. So the only way to kill him, I had to like keep chasing him around this big rock and then stuffing him in the back over and over again. And he had to kill his 5 guards off, and he would call in other dudes. And it'd be so many other dudes, eventually you'd have other bosses joining the fight. So it'd be like, I'd have to kill off this other boss. I didn't even know what his weaknesses were, I just had to kill him so I could build up my combos enough to maybe get off a combat combo strike on this other dude with the big shield, and I died like 5 or 6 times. And every time you die, all the progress you made, you kind of undo some of the progress. Some of the captains take over and they duel each other and they fight things out, and they get promotions because you're dead, and they just promoted each other all the time, and they all like change armors and they get ranks and different powers and weaknesses and stuff, and it always constantly changes. So I don't know if like you're supposed to kill everybody without dying in order to beat the game, but I still have like a lot of progress made, sort of. Still a bunch of dead dudes, but the game is fucking amazing for a single player game. But those are the main 3 games I want to talk about. And the other game, I just saw a video. Oh, also Arma 3. I think they added like a Chernaris map and Epoch. So the DayZ kind of side of Arma 3 is getting pretty good. But I was looking on these videos last night of this game, Miscreated, and everybody's saying it's like the next DayZ survival horror game, and it's like they were showing off the graphics, and the graphics are amazing, and you get like 60 frames a second, and nobody understands how, but you do. And like the shadows are so intricate. It has like multiple shadows of different light sources, and the windows are like blurry when you look through them like they're supposed to be, and the grass moves as you move through it, and the sun looks amazing, and the lighting and the textures on your fucking clothes look so real. But I don't know, it's right now I don't think there's any vehicles. I think there's only like a 9mm pistol, a Glock, and a bunch of melee weapons. But just watching people play around with those, it was pretty awesome, like it was. And there's so much, like, it's a real post-apocalyptic look to it. Like all the grass is all grown up in the yard. It's not like everything is all nice and clean like in some places in DayZ and stuff. I'm really thinking that's going to be an awesome game. I don't even look it up right now. I might just go ahead and fucking buy it. I don't know if it's on sale, Steam sale still going on, or what. But Miscreated, going on my list, $25. I may have to do that. I don't know. Mixed reviews. I don't know why they're mixed, but jeez, that looks like a good game. Yes, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about was those games, and I'm gonna start up a stream, even though it's like 8 in the morning. I'm not really tired, so I'm not going to go to bed yet. I'm going to try and stay up and play some games. I'll probably even be doing some Hearthstone dailies eventually. So, links in the description.